First Alert Forecast, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
Good Thursday evening, Mid-Michigan. Chief Meteorologist Chris Easlick with your Thursday evening forecast update. A look at Mount Pleasant as of 6:30 tonight. Visibility already starting to drop in the Mount Pleasant area. We're already starting to see slowdowns, and the strongest winds of this storm system haven't even occurred yet, and we'll likely see that increase throughout the night and through the day tomorrow. Your visibility values in Mount Pleasant down to around a mile. Alma at a mile and a third. Houghton Lake has dropped below 1 mile. This is a sign of things to come tonight as snow really starts to pick up around the TV5 viewing area and will continue at times through the day tomorrow. Temperatures expected to remain a little bit above freezing for a little while longer. That's one of the reasons that we're seeing rain in the thumb at this point. But there's a look at some of the traffic issues that have already started to pop up around the Mount Pleasant area tonight and even areas to the west of there. Those are starting to bleed into Gladwin County as of 6:30 and will likely move into the rest of the region as the night goes along. There's the snow to the west as of 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. It translates east as we go throughout the night, eventually making that process complete by early Friday morning. I would expect everyone to be snow long before 7 a.m. on Friday. And as we go through the day, it will stay snow. One thing that I do want you to watch are some of these areas right here, places like Gratiot County, Isabella County, and areas close to there. We've been seeing some signs in our data over the last 24 hours that some of these areas may go through some breaks in the snow as we go through tomorrow. So some of the snowfall totals on our map may be a little bit less than some of the numbers that you've seen advertised as we've gone throughout this week. So we do expect those to be around 3 to 7 inches of snow. And then keep in mind, this is just through 7 a.m. Saturday. It does not include any lake effect that will happen during the day Saturday. But I think that's what most of the area is looking at, a little bit higher in some of our northerly and westerly areas, and also in the northern tip of the thumb. I think we could get some help from Lake Huron in the Saginaw Bay with that westerly wind. I also think some of our strong winds could cut into our snowflake size, which also limits the accumulation potential more than it otherwise would. So that's another factor there too. As for the forecast wind gusts, we expect those to pick up through the day Friday between 35 and 45 miles per hour early Friday morning, between 45 and 55 throughout the day on Friday. That's when we expect the strongest winds to occur Friday afternoon right through Friday evening. And even as they drop off into early Saturday, they're still between 35 and 45 miles per hour. So the drop off is only relatively speaking, and these winds on Saturday will blow that snow around just like some of the strong winds that we expect on Friday. Hour by hour wind chills show what we're looking at going into the day Friday. Temperatures fall, so not only are we looking at flash freeze potential on the roads, but also wind chills that drop to around 0 and maybe even as much as 15 below at times. So if you are traveling, I can't stop you from doing that Friday or Saturday. Know that the wind chills are going to be cold, and if for some reason you get into an accident or you get stuck, you will need to be prepared for the weather. Your 7-day forecast shows temperatures stay cold into early next week. We finally start to warm back up again by Wednesday and Thursday.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.